So the heat transference, you can be with a blowtorch on one side of it, 1200 degrees. You can put your hand in the honeycomb of our system, and it'll be about 70 degrees in there. So that's, you can't do that with any other kind of building material out there. We are wind rated to 150 miles an hour, and as soon as I get the documentation, I'll be officially able to tell you it's 165 miles an hour. So we are Hurricane 5 rated. You all saw Hurricane Michael that went through Miami Beach, or Mexico Beach.
Yep.
That one house that was standing, they have something very similar to what we could do. So that house would have been built out of our product, would have been what left looking like the entire neighborhood. The difference is he probably paid $400 or $500 a square foot, not $60 a square foot for the same outcome. And one of our really neat things, not really affecting us here in Texas, we are the only company on the planet who has a product that has gone to 9.0 Richter scale, and we are certified to a 9.0 Richter scale. So we could build 10 stories, and you can shake it at a 9.0 Richter scale for 30 seconds, and our building will not collapse.
Who did the rating?
I can give you all the labs, and I've got all the certifications. You can see all that stuff. So right now, everything is certified through CodeMark, which is a New Zealand-based IBC International Building Code.
It is IBC code?
Yes. Well, it gets a little bit better. So CodeMark has a joint thing with ICC, International Code Council.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are right now in the process of translating everything from New Zealand speak to US, North America, ICC speak. So we're in that process of doing all that stuff. Right now, all of the certifications I would show you are CodeMark, but because of the things, IBC New Zealand CodeMark is, believe it or not, a higher standard than ICC.
I do, I work in Canada too.
Okay,
so what about, how does that translate to the ICC building code? Do you know if it translates to 2015?
April 2018.
So it's already in 18?
Yeah, that's what we're
You're
going
ahead
on.
of the curve. Good God.
Well, and the reason for that is, if we brought the product in fresh, they were going to charge us $40,000. If we had waited a couple months, started with April 2018, they were going to charge us $36,000. I'm like, whatever. So we waited a couple months and we're saving $4,000. So that was why we went April 2018. Unfortunately, they're going to come out with a 2019 thing, but we will be certified in the 2018.
Well, there's not much differential in the 18, I mean, in the 19 anyway. So.
Well, eventually with the lobbying, and once you see this product, I mean, this is what, as I say, in 1950s they came out with drywall, and no one could imagine using drywall. By 1960s, no one could imagine using wood, panel, and plaster anymore. I mean, that was the transition and transformative how they build homes. This is what that is. You don't need sticks, you don't need bricks. You have zero emissions neighborhoods. It's a
so you're
green product.
Are you net carbon as well?
We can be. Now the problem is you still have to plug into the electrical grid and stuff like that, but there are other systems out there that we can do that can make it.
Well, the building itself is net carbon?
Correct. And we can, everything's geared towards solar panels on every building. So you can actually have them.
It's all pre-wired.
Right, for that system. The product is made out of fly ash, so the panel is a fly ash product. It's about 95% fly ash, the other 5% is our proprietary stuff. We made it to make sure there's zero off gas, zero fumes, and 0 carcinogens. That's, now, a lot of these alternate building styles have been out there for decades. The game changer became we figured out a way to do this where we're cost competitive, and now we can beat actual construction methods that are currently being used across the U.S. So when a normal construction firm comes in, when our homes, for example, they'll build a home in San Antonio, 1,200 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They'll sell that for $140,000 retail. They're all in on that house for about $70,000. So that's where they're at. Now they're still charging $110 a square foot for that home, but their costs are probably around $60 to $65 a square foot. We're at $43 to build the same home. Now, if we were to build a one-off and a one-off, in other words, they build one of their homes, we build one of our homes, it's going to be about the same price. We're not geared towards building custom homes. We're not a custom home builder. We don't want to be a custom home builder. We're a volume home builder, and we want to be able to do that. So if we can go out there and build 2,000 homes or 10,000 homes, we can turn our factory on, we can spit the panel out, and the thing runs 24/7, no humans required. The other advantage we have is to our green product is once we get there and deliver, there's zero waste on site. Everything that's, if there is any kind of trimming or cutting, normally when they do a frame out, they cut out, there's a big pile of all the 2x4s and everything else that's there. We don't have any of that. First off, we'll only have about maybe a wheelbarrow load worth of stuff after building a 1,500 square foot house. But all that's actually money to us. We will actually take that fly ash product back and get it back to the factory to put it back in the front end to make another panel out of it. So everything's reusable. So we have zero waste on site. Our entire house will be built with 2 tools, a drill and a circular saw. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, the words, pictures worth 1,000 words. What I want to show you is basically a concrete foundation up.
Can I ask one more question? Have you ever had this HERS rated?
The what rated?
HERS rated, the home energy rating system.
No, I've not done that yet. So we've done it through other means, but not in North America. So we don't have the star. We come with the star.
No. HERS is
HERS
different.
rating.
HERS all energy. I can actually do it off of your plans and specs for you.
Perfect.
So.
So, way the house is going to be built here, it's an R16, R18 value. We're an R16, most homes are R16 to R18, but that's with no insulation in our home. If we decide to put insulation in it, we can get it to an R30. Don't know that you'd want an R30.
Is that R value based including the sheetrock?
Correct.
Is that okay?
Yeah. So, it includes the external cladding, the panel, and the Pollock's board that we call it. You'll see that out there and stuff, so it's a little bit different. And we have a little bit different mixture because we put some of our fly ash mixture into our dry sheetrock, and so it's a little bit different mixture of the culture. It's a honeycomb system, so what I like to do is I'm going to kind of go through this real quick.
So this presentation is something you can email?
It is. So okay. It's just pictures here and stuff like that, but I just, instead of me giving you the death by PowerPoint and stuff, I'd like to kind of go through this real quick.